Welcome to episode 106. I'm in my cozy cafe, as you can see. It's cold outside. And today I'm talking about dancing tango on the first night of the cruise from Singapore to Thailand with a beautiful blonde from Amsterdam, and how that began. If you went to my school, you would know what cruise this was. It was in 2001, and it was a week-long cruise through Thailand. So what happened was, click on the link in the description below to go to Amazon to find the book. All names have been changed to protect the guilty. The name of the book is $1 Billion Tango. Chapters 1 through 25. It is an e-book with the last 5 chapters held in reserve until published on paper. The girl was from Amsterdam, and what happened was I got on the ship in Singapore, and we're sailing out of the harbor, and the sun is setting, and we're on our way to Thailand. And I'm in the bar, and everyone is, of course, in the bar drinking alcohol. It's a small bar, and it had a balcony, and you could look out the window and on the balcony, and you could see the beautiful sun setting as we left Singapore. And what happened was there was a beautiful blonde standing there on the balcony by herself, watching the sunset, and all of us were in the bar. And so I went out to her, and of course I asked her, I'm so stupid, but it worked. I said, "Do you dance tango by chance?" And she looked at me and she said, "Yes, I love to dance tango." And we began dancing right then and there. And what happened is the bartender had played music. I didn't realize it, but they were playing a tango in the bar at the time. And that's, I guess, what inspired me to ask that question of her and ask her to dance. And we started dancing. And then what happened was all the people in the bar, the girls started coming out on the balcony and watching us, right? And the men were left alone in the bar by themselves, drinking. And they're going, "What's going on with the girls?" You know. And so I had all these girls standing around myself and this girl, and we were dancing tango. And the men finally came out, and I said to the men, I said, "You guys want to learn how to dance this dance so you can dance with the girls?" And they said, "Yes." And so then and there, on the first night of the cruise, we began a tango group, and we had tango dancing every night after that. And it was a wonderful cruise. We did a lot of great things. We went to deserted islands, James Bond Island, for instance, famous place. And we cruised all over the sea around Thailand, Phuket, and we even went into Rangoon, which is now called Myanmar, and we stayed there for a few days. So it was a great cruise. And if you went to my high school, it was our reunion for 1 week, and it was a fantastic cruise, and it became a lot of fun for tango dancers. So that's my story. So this is the end of episode 106, and there'll be more. It's all in my book. That's the reason I'm talking about it, I guess. If you want to read the details, it's in my book, the details of what happened on this cruise. So this is the end of episode 106. Thank you. Yes, and I want to stress that this is a work of fiction. This is a book based on life experiences. These are not true stories. I have a very fertile imagination, so it is a book of fiction. But you can see I based it on what I did with real people in real life, and you can kind of see yourself a little bit in this book, or at least what inspired me. But it is a book of fiction, so there are no names in here of anybody, and you know who you are. If you read something and it looks familiar, then you know. But all the names are fiction. There are no names. Nobody is named. And it's to protect the guilty. I didn't tell a lot of things that happened, but I created things that didn't happen, and that's called fiction. So this is a work of fiction. So nobody think of this as a documentary. It's not that. Okay? Just want to emphasize that. Okay.